Okay, so in this video, we are going to see how to create first automated script in Katalon Studio using record and playback capability of Katalon Studio tool. Okay, so let's go to Katalon. Yeah, Katalon tool is open. The very first step is, so when Katalon Studio tool is open and you have activated, you open the tool, you should create the project. Okay, to create project, go to File and click on New and Project. Okay, so give a project name, meaningful project name. So maybe in our case we can give my Katalon demo. Okay, so this is the project name which I will be using in entire my course. So you can give any project name. Okay, so select the generic. In the drop down, project drop down, you can see blank on other options. Okay, so all these options are the sample application. When you're working with Katalon Studio tool providers, they have already created a sample test application which can explore, which can show all the features of Katalon Studio. So that eventually you can use it. But in our case, let's use blank, select blank, and a repository URL. So let's just ignore for now, so we can see that later. And location where we would like to store our project. This is the project in a default location I'm just pointing. In your case, you can select wherever you want to store, and maybe you can type some description about the project. Okay, so this is the project about Katalon Studio tutorial. Okay, click OK. The moment when you click OK, so Katalon Studio quickly create a folder structure in the project location where you have provided. Okay, you can see that the project has been stored at this location, and it creates project structure, something like this. Okay, profile. So to store some of the information, we can go through that in detail about profile and test case folders, where you can create the test cases, object repositories to store object repositories, object information of the application, test suite, data file where you can store test data files, and checkpoints, keywords, and listeners and reports. All the execution reports will be stored at this location, and includes to write something about BDD, so we can see that later. Yeah, so to see those physical folders, you should navigate to this location. Let's navigate to that location. Yeah, so this is the location where the demo project which I have created. So you can see that here. So double click and go inside. You can see that the same folders which are created here, file structure, you can see that physical folders here, right? So bin which you don't see, some of the compiled class information will be stored in bin, and test suites and test cases where test cases will be stored here, and some of these setting informations and object repositories and keywords and drivers. So basically this is the physical folder location created by Katalon, and all the data or files we're going to create within the Katalon Studio will be stored at this location. Okay, as and when we go through in our tutorial, so definitely we'll see each and every file we can go and see, so what is writing. So eventually, practically, when you're working with the Katalon Studio, definitely you no need to look into those folders, but while learning at the advanced level, it is better to understand what is happening at the folder level. Okay, so as I've already mentioned that Katalon Studio is built on top of Selenium, so it's a inbuilt framework present within the tool. So definitely the same folder structure we create while working with Selenium frameworks or handwritten frameworks, while writing page object model or frame keyword driven, the similar concept is used in Katalon Studio. Okay. Okay. Now let's see how to create a very first script in Katalon Studio by record and playback. To do that, so go to test cases and right click and create a test case by clicking on test case and give a test case name. So I just give a name. I just give a name. So I have given the name record and playback test case. Okay, so you can give description names anyway, so you can ignore that here. Click OK. The moment when you click OK, so Katalon, it creates a test case template where you write test cases. Eventually, now since we are looking at a record and playback, you don't need to do anything here. So, but when test case is created, you can see that how the template it looks here. So where you write the steps, you can see that it's particular screen, and manual mode and script. You can see that so all the necessary import libraries are imported here, and variables which is empty, which we have to declare if required, and integration is empty, and properties. So this is the structure of test case created when you create a test case in Katalon Studio. Okay. Now to record and playback, so you should click on record web. Click on this and you get a web recorder window. So you should type your URL of the application which you are going to use for record and playback. Okay, so I have given a placemedia.demo.com already. So I can use, while record and playback, I can use any of the browser like Firefox or Chrome or active browser which I already opened, or Firefox. Okay, so in my case what I do, I click on Chrome, a new session, click on this, wait for a browser open. Okay, you can see that now browser has been opened. I just move this window here. So when you mouse your mouse over here, you can see that a red box is highlighting on each element of the web application. That means, so browser which is opened by Katalon recorder, right, and the browser instance is being connected. Okay, so it just start performing the action what you would like to do that. Okay, so now the landing page of this sub application is this. So what I'm going to do, I just click on home, it goes to login page. I just give an email ID and type some password. So you can see that as and when I'm performing action, so you can notice that in web recorder window, the steps are capturing here. So when I open the browser, open browser step capture, and navigate it to URL, it captures the link of the web application, and click, I perform the action on very first step, home button, and it captures something, and set text, something like that, it's been captured, right? So I just delete this. If you don't want to add some step, if you have performed by mistake, you can delete that. Just select this and click on remove. So that particular step has been removed now. Okay, so all these are handy features. So after that, okay, so anyway, after that I'm going to click on login. Okay, something has been recorded, and click on place demo, and I can see that home that particular page came here. I'm going to select Boston as in a from departure city drop down, and choose destination city as London, and click on find flights. So click choose this flight and just give a information here. Fill in all the fields here, name of the card, and click purchase flight, and click on checkbox and click on purchase flight, right? So all the steps have been recorded, and again one more page came up here, so you can click on these values, yeah, so which we can use. Basically what is happening here, so when you click on the each element or new object, so those objects have been captured here, right? So once you're happy with the record, in record window, you can notice all the steps have been captured, right? Click OK. Now, so before click OK, and Katalon Studio is asking, okay, where to add these web elements in the folder. Okay, so blindly just select OK, and as soon as you click on OK, so you can see that now, so all the objects information are present in object repository, and all the test steps which you have performed has been recorded as a test case here, right? So you can go to script, you can see those steps captured as a groovy script, so we'll understand later what each steps are doing. And go to manual, you can see each and every steps have been captured, right? Okay, next let's play back and see how this can play back. To play back, so go to this run icon, click on that, and click on Firefox, Safari, and Chrome. Okay, so basically you get all these options: Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and headless Chrome, headless Firefox, and remote if you want to execute the test on Blazemeter or Source Lab. Those remote grid, Selenium grid links you can give here. And if it is mobile application, you can use these options, and also you can do some custom capability settings for execution. We can see that later. So okay, this time let's select Chrome browser. So the moment you selected the browser, you can see that execution started, and the execution job is progress, and browser is opened, and all the action you performed, those actions have been performing. Okay, so this is how you record the test using Katalon Studio and play it back. Okay, let's go back to Katalon Studio and see the result. Okay, so you can see that all the steps are executed here. So all the steps are captured as pass, and each step, what has happened during execution, even those informations also captured. So execution is done, and all green, you can see 1 out of 1, one test script is executed and passed, so there's no failures. Okay, so this is how you just record and playback. So that's it. So this is how you record and playback in Katalon Studio. Okay, so that's all about this video.